Well, I was going to record an intro, so I slept in the bed until it was daytime, and then a solar eclipse happened. So I guess I'm just going to die or deal with this, and then we'll do our intro. Greetings, friends. Khaios here. Welcome to the final episode of TerraCorps Season 1. Don't panic, we do plan on coming back for Season 2, so this will only be goodbye for now. We're just going to be creating some quality of life mods, making some changes to rules and stuff like that to make things a little bit more smoother in the next season. The main reason it's been so long since I produced the TerraCorps video, and other members have also been quite absent, is because of, well, burnout. And burnout in this server has been mostly caused by medium core because, well, we carry around hundreds of materials, and when we die it takes a while, probably about 5 minutes, to resort them. And if somebody happens to die next to somebody else and our stuff gets mixed, well, that compounds the issue, and it takes quite a long time to sort that. Not to mention that when we drop everything, we often end up in death loops trying to get back to our stuff. It's a real pain in the neck, especially when you're trying to build. And yeah, it was just a little too much for me to handle and for others to handle. As much as I would love to continue the series, sorry Seagull, we needed a break, and a break we got. Decided that we're going to be ending the server. Since the last time I've been on, which was during my New Year live stream, some other members of the server have gotten together. They have defeated the cultists, and they have also defeated the celestial pillars, but not the moon lord. They just let that one end right away because we are going to be taking on the moon lord and hopefully defeating it today. But I was going to log onto the server first to do a little bit of building and hopefully finish up my base when I made a couple of discoveries. But when I logged on here, I saw this build, which I can immediately identify was made by Dante, and basically it's a thank you for inviting him to the server. It looks absolutely fantastic. The animation is awesome, especially here on the map. Because of the way that the gem spark is lighting up, it actually does change on the map. So that's really cool, but it's also rather large and doesn't fit in with the theme of what I've got going on here. I wasn't too worried about that though, because this was my starter temporary base, and I wanted to finish up the steampunk base that I had started over here with the massive volcanoes. And that's when I made this discovery. I discovered this guy, which, well, it looks absolutely amazing. And I assume that people that were doing the pillars went around and placed these around the world, probably for one of their videos or something. And it looks absolutely amazing. They nailed, other than this fish, which I don't know if that really belongs there, but they nailed the appearance of this. The problem is, these are my volcanoes. I had plans here. I was logging on here to finish my steampunk base, which would include a tower right here. And I don't have backup plans. This looks too good for me to just blow up and get rid of. It looks absolutely fantastic, and I'd hate to get rid of a beautiful build. I'll get rid of horrible builds, sure, but this is not a horrible looking build. But it also doesn't really fit in with my plans for the base, and I don't have backup plans, and honestly, I'm just feeling extremely demoralized by this because I know it's been a while since I've been on the server due to the burnout, but I had plans here. I knew what I wanted to do, and I don't know. I don't really want to figure out how to work around this thing, and I've decided that I am not going to be doing any building in today's episode because of it. I do apologize for that. I know you guys wanted to see what this base would look like in the future, and maybe I'll do some unrelated non-TerraCorps videos on a steampunk base, or do a let's play series where I make a steampunk base to make up for that, because I do think that this palette is awesome and I could do some interesting things with it. But yeah, this kind of demotivated me for building at my base because of where it was. I wish people on the server would ask before building something incredibly massive at somebody else's base, but I'll talk to them about that. It won't be a deal. It's not going to cause any drama or anything, and in season 2 shouldn't be an issue. So instead of building today, I figured maybe it'd be a good idea. God, I have to turn these pillars off. I'm sorry, they're just bothering me because I'm like getting to the edge of them and they're just flashing on and off, and it's kind of giving me a headache. There we go, much better. Okay, so instead of building in today's episode, I thought it might be fun to just give you guys a world tour. I can't show you every single tiny build because there's things like over here, Kishin has themed boss shrines like that, and they're scattered all over the place. I don't even know where every build in the game is, and it would probably take way too much time to show everyone anyway. So there's going to be teeny tiny things like this around. But I think I'll show you everybody's bases, some of the key stuff in case you guys missed it. And if you want to check these out in-game yourself, we will be making the world save available for download. That's going to be happening early in April. Once the world save is available for download on Steam, I'll let you guys know in a future video, and you could download it and check out the TerraCorps servers all on your own. There will be multiple world saves, however, because there are multiple worlds in use. So you guys have all seen my base. Nothing really to talk about here. If you haven't seen it, check out the previous videos and you'll get an idea of what's going on here. But we're gonna swing over to the other coast and we're gonna check out Kishin's base. She made this wonderful ocean environment. Look at this, it's so vibrant and colorful. It looks like she also got one of the Game Boys that's off. Let's see if that animates if I turn that on. It does. So she's got this awesome ocean going over here, and then her main base is this tree of life inspired by Yggdrasil with all of her storage. She's got various NPCs in here because she's an NPC thief. And all the way up here, look at this tree. She's put a massive amount of work into this and it looks absolutely wonderful. I love this build. We're gonna move our way to the next base, which I believe is Kujo's base right over here. So here we are with Kujo's base, and he's got this lovely looking greenhouse, which he built fairly early on in the series. And then during the shenanigans of the whole derp versus nerd thing, which we didn't really continue again because of that burnout, he ended up starting to create this underground base. There's a switch here. There's a switch somewhere else, I believe. There it is. Open that up. Down we go. So this was to be their secret base down here, and I haven't seen it since it was finished, if it is finished. I love this background vine and root texture. That looks absolutely amazing. And everything down here, it's just the mix of nature and tech. It just looks really cool. Does this do anything if we turn that on? Kind of. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But yeah, this place looks fantastic. Okay, so it looks like it also didn't get completed. This down here, yet another. Dante must have put these at everybody's base. That's hilarious. So I don't think Kujo got to finish his base. Maybe he will work on it some more before the world save becomes available for download. But this place is absolutely phenomenal. I love all of the teeny tiny little details in this location. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next base. This massive shrine to Plantera was built by Bad Scientist. He is one of the newer members to TerraCorps, and I don't think he actually made it into any of my videos because of my hiatus, but he worked on this. We all got together and defeated Plantera. But I didn't want to get that video out without any builds, and I couldn't bring myself to build, so you guys never really got to see that fight or the golem fight. But he did make this shrine, and it was an arena for Plantera, but he's converted it to his base. So if we go into here, he's got this gorgeous underwater castle. He says he's not a builder, but I disagree. There's a lot of detail in here. Everything looks great. Yet another. I think he did a wonderful job with this. Let's head over to Kushin's pylon. And I believe Saban has the jungle pylon. So we could just warp straight over here to Saban's base, which... Goodness. He is quite the builder. Hold on. I need to sleep and make this daytime because I feel like we're missing stuff by not seeing this in its full daytime glory. And here we are. This thing reminds me of an anglerfish. I wonder if that's the inspiration for it, but it looks amazing. All of the tendrils with the glowing bits at the tips, and even the fine detail of just having this waterfall break up whenever you go here. Like there's a hidden entrance behind the waterfall. I do wish this form of waterfall traveled as far as like these stream versions do, but given with what he had to work with, I really love the way that turned out. But that's only the most recent addition to his base. His base is quite massive. In fact, he's probably put more building into this than anybody else on the server that I've noticed. He's got some really fancy details going here with wiring and timers. Oh, just details everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. This base is glorious. This was his first build right here, this little chameleon hut, and yeah, it's just beautiful. He's great. He's an absolutely wonderful builder, and everything here has just turned out fantastic. He ended up landscaping all of this down here, creating that floating island. I just can't send enough praise Saban's way, so he needs more eyes on him. Definitely check out his channel. Again, that is linked in the description below. And that brings us to the next base, which is X-Man's. I hadn't seen all of this terrain change the last time I was here. I wonder if that's temporary or permanent, but his house is right over here past this small version of Kushin's tree, which he had to build because he got the boot from Kushin. And then he's got this nice looking small house over here. Dante went absolutely nuts with these things, I swear. This nice looking small house here that has a really unique feature to it. So if we go in here, it's like we're inside the house and we get to see a nighttime version with silhouettes everywhere. Looks absolutely wonderful. You break the illusion by teleporting out of here because he only copied as far as we'll be able to see. That is a really, really interesting feature to his house. And he also did, I think he's done the most digging out of anybody. And that's because this area back over the left, past this tree. Hey, move. I'm spoiled by my royal gel in the hippie let's play. I should probably be wearing that right now. But down here, he has done an extraordinarily massive amount of digging to make this gigantic waterfall feature that I believe goes all the way to the underworld. Last I checked on it, he hadn't completed it, but I think he wanted to go all the way down. This is huge. The amount of explosives and time needed to make this would be extraordinary. There we are. We're at the bottom of it. I don't think we're quite at the underworld, but there's more down here. Oh, so now we've got like the hellish version with the lava fall, which will probably lead to a pool of lava at the very bottom. See, look at this. He dug all of the space out, all of it. Oh my God. That That is an impressive amount of digging. Seriously, that's like 10 times or more wider than our elevator, our original elevator. Really impressive. I couldn't imagine doing that myself. That's just way too much effort. And now we are at the world spawn, where we had a bit of an arena here. But while we're here at Naria, at our spawn point, it brings us to our next quasi base. Not this house. So this house was just our spawn house so that people that can spawn in would be relatively safe. But in the underground sections here, we have two bases, one for Blue JT Gaming and one for Dante. So we're gonna drop on down and show those to you. This is the start of what is essentially Dante's elevator base. He's got farms scattered throughout this elevator, including that bamboo farm here, a bit of a crafting area there, and then the further down we go, the more base related stuff we see of Dante's. Although most of his time building has been done in the shopping world, and I'll definitely show that to you because it's massive and impressive. But this base is pretty cool too, and I kind of wish that he spent more time developing it, because I like the concept of having a base that just goes down a elevator all the way down and has little pods of, well, base sections like this throughout them. It's really cool. And then connected to the side tunnel of Dante's elevator over here, we have probably what's going to end up being one of the more dangerous locations in the game. This was, or still is, Blue JT Gaming's base, or we're nearing it rather. Not the safest place in the world, because he also has traps laid in around in typical Blue Jay fashion. I don't think his house is valid anymore because of corruption creep. I think he tried to deal with it at one point, but ended up giving up on it. He was also burnt out of the series as well. But in the time that he did work on this base, he got quite a bit done, and I really like I really like the way that everything turned out with his crystal designs. How did I end up in this place? Hold on, let me find what I'm talking about. The best looking parts of his base are right up here, where he did some terraforming, landscaping, adding these crystals in. It looked even better before the halo moved in, because the halo's kind of distracting from it. But this is also where Kishin and I ended up laying a shark trap for him. He built a little aquarium around it and did a whole bunch of landscaping over here that I wish the halo hadn't taken over, because it kind of diminishes what he's done in a way. He's put quite a bit of work into this area, and the halo's kind of just hiding it away. And finally, that brings us to the last base on the list, the ever charismatic Khaios. He built his castle in the ice biome. He's got a bunch of thin ice incorporated in here, and for somebody who is pretty new to Terraria when I met him, just going through his first playthroughs, and I ended up inviting him to TerraCorps because he's got a stellar personality. He's done quite a great job at building. He didn't quite get the castle finished, unfortunately, due to time constraints and also getting burnt out, but what he did, absolutely love it. This place is huge. I wish I could have seen it finished, but then again, I could say the same thing about my base, right? Well, next season at least, we are definitely going to be getting rid of medium core, which will help a lot, and we're going to be having some custom mods made, hopefully. I just need to find the right mod creators to do the job. We've got a big list of stuff that we'd like to get done, however, so if we get those mods done and we don't play medium core, it's going to be a very fun season 2, a lot more active and a lot less prone to burnout. But those are the bases on the base world. I do want to show you some of the stuff in the shopping world real quick, and then we'll hop over to the Moon Lord and see how that goes. Welcome to Dante's theme park. This thing has been a massive labor of love for Dante, and it's just flat out impressive. He's got a bunch of mini games like Lunar Tag, where it's basically like laser tag, but way more violent. That didn't make it into a video, unfortunately, because again, I wanted to get builds done, didn't quite get those done, and there were some bugs in that mini game that needed to be sorted out. But he also had the King's Jump, which I did make into a video. This thing shoots you into the air, and then you land on one of these small islands to collect a prize. Everything here, it's just got a lot of teeny tiny detail. The font work in particular is my favorite, like King's Jump, or the way he wrote the Lunar Tag. I just love the font work that he's done in these builds. And then going on further, we have more and more details, more and more mini games. This incredibly deadly dangerous tower, which is the Torch God's Tower, highly not recommended because it's really brutal. We died hundreds of times in a death loop stuck in there. Very brutal, but it looks amazing. The Iris Wheel was a ton of fun. This is a Ferris wheel where you summon the Eye of Cthulhu and you have to go around the Ferris wheel without getting hit and see who survives the longest. Then we had the Bloody Mollusk, which was a bar fight to see who survived the longest. It was not me in either of those games. But this here just has a ton of detail, a ton of work. You could tell that Dante poured his heart into this, and I really hope he continues with theme park ideas in season 2 of TerraCorps, because that would be amazing. He did such a fantastic job here. That's really all of the builds that I wanted to show off for now. I didn't want to spoil absolutely everything, because again, in early April, the world saves will be available for download. You can check them out yourselves. I definitely encourage you guys to check out all of the world saves once they're done. So for now, I'm going to be moving on to the Moon Lord with everybody else. We're going to give it a shot, see how it goes. I am officially done with medium core. When I die next and I drop everything, that's it. I drop everything. I'm done with it. I'm not going to sort my inventory anymore. I'm essentially in a hardcore character at this point because I am sick of medium core. Never again will I play it. And yeah, we'll see how the Moon Lord goes with me only having one real life to attempt it. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. But before we jump to that Moon Lord fight, I'm just going to do a little bit of an outro because I don't know that I'm going to talk to you guys again once we fought the Moon Lord. So if you guys have enjoyed TerraCorps, be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe, and I'll let you guys know when season 2 is going to happen. I'll give you guys updates on the mods once we find a mod author to create them, stuff like that. But before I go, I just wanted to give my biggest supporters of the month a huge thank you. Matt Dragon, Nate Wiley, Dragon Rider, Hippic3, Duke Samron, and Nick Peasley. And be sure to follow my channel artist, MythicalWater. Her channel is also linked in the description below. This is it. Moon Lord time. Win or lose, live or die. This is the end of season 1 of TerraCorps. I'm excited. I am nervous. I can't wait for season 2. I'll see you all later. I'll tell you what, right now, I am never playing medium core again after today, and if I die, I'm dead, so...
This is officially a hardcore run.
This is now hardcore. I am done with this medium core business. I'm never touching medium core again, and I don't care if we don't kill Moon Lord. I will end this series with my death.
Okay, y'all, we're doing this now.
Pizza party! Yay!
How do I give pizza away? There you go. Oh no, I ate it!
By using the celestial emblem.
How do I leave
Right
put
click.
it away?
Right click.
Oh, there you go. Pizza for everyone.
There you go, have some ribs.
There you go.
Is everyone on healing who can heal?
I'm on healing.
I'm on damage absorption.
I'm on.
I think I'm the only mage,
big
full mage
fucking
here.
summon And nothing.
I don't know what I am.
Oh God, my frame.
You're
You're
cheesy.
I am.
Easy, do you have
Why
all
did
your
it have
summons?
to be raining?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
I have 1 frame
No,
per
no,
2
no,
oh my
seconds.
god.
Y'all, I'm not living this.
Where's he gone?
Ah.
Oh my god.
I can't see.
I cannot see either.
I can't
Oh, no,
see.
I'm dead.
He was eviscerated.
I can't
I'm
see.
the first to
I'm
die,
just
as
close
always.
eyes.
I can't see.
Oh my god.
Okay, I can't use my dash because I don't have enough frames to use it. I'm getting hit by the beam because I can't swap to the thing because I
my
don't
God, it's
have
coming.
frames.
Oh,
Why did it have
Getting
to be
cornered.
raining?
Ow, that hurt a lot.
You wanted to start it. It was raining.
I did. Oh, he shoots 2 of those now. Cool.
Yes, because there's a true eye of Cthulhu. Watch out.
I can't. That'd be great advice. I can't.
So you're brave.
I'm just
hitting
chilling.
blindly.
I'm just chilling. Don't kill me. Ah! Wait, I don't know whose stuff I stole, but I guess
Might
this
be
is
mine.
mine now. I think.
Yeah, that was my stuff, that was.
Oh, it is? Oh, well, I don't know how to
It's
drop
alright,
this. I
I'm
don't know
about to
how I'm
die.
gonna drop this.
I have no idea where he's at. There he
I have
is.
no idea where he's at.
There you
I
go.
want to end up underneath of him.
Ah!
And
I'm putting some distance so I don't die so quickly.
There you go. And wait,
I'm
wait,
10
is he
seconds
still
away
there?
from a heal.
Yeesh.
His
Yeah, I
heart
don't know
is
where
exposed.
he?
We've
I
got
am-
the core exposed. We got the core
Go down.
exposed.
Will I die
I
if
just
I go
healed. I
down?
don't even know where he is.
I need to stay out of range so I can heal.
Hey, Bad, how's it going?
I'm coming.
Stay,
He
stay.
is pissed.
Okay, I am back.
mind tossing me that truffle for a second so I could fly?
Ow.
I'm covered in news. We're here today with the TerraCorps peoples. We are trying to kill the
Oh my
moon.
God.
Why does he have no head for me?
Not really
He does
me.
that.
I'm
That
not
actually happened
actually
my
part
first
of
time
this.
fighting him. It was
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna die.
terrifying.
I'm just
I have
kind of.
not seen that happen before. He is completely
Why is
headless.
he headless?
I'm gonna
Why
try
is
to
he
hide him
headless?
away.
Is that normal?
You can see his head. It's like a
I
local
think-
thing.
Down any hard statues.
Tracking
I
me.
just
What is happening?
It's in like the middle of the ring. I'm dragging him away.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, is he on?
It's
Oh.
on me.
Hi.
Ow.
do you have a way to get into
Ow.
the
Ow.
void vault?
Get into the what?
The void vault. Do you have some way to get into the void
I've got to
vault?
go heal.
Oh, yes.
Oh god.
Yes, because I need that.
Ow!
Thank
Ow.
you.
God, what is the range on this garbage?
Dumb.
Okay, I'm out.
I just need to get
Aim.
this.
Do not freeze.
I don't see heart statues
Where?
anywhere.
Is he? It's
It's
where
on
I
me
am.
still.
Right where I am.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
An eyeball
well.
chasing me. I gotta...
This.
I don't know where he is.
Okay.
On me. On me.
Oh my god, I just got here!
Oh, what the...
On bad. Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Following me around, like...
Hey,
save
y'all.
point there.
Hey y'all,
Let's-
it's me,
that's all.
Cheesy.
Ah,
Oh,
why
what's
is he?
he?
Oh, I just...
Oh, there
okay.
goes Savannah.
Okay, I guess
Okay.
this is my life now.
Okay,
Spawn
I'm gonna try to bring this back over. Should I wait for the leech debuff to go away before I try to heal, or
Probably.
does the
What
leech
I'm
debuff
doing,
stop
I'm
healing
just-
potions?
I'm just flying in one direction until the debuffs go away.
Yeah.
I
I
see.
died by the edge of the
I'm
world.
gonna give
He's
you
on
some
me.
wormhole
I'm on.
potions. I'm putting it
Heading over.
in this chest. Oh, wait. So in case you die again,
Those in
you
the
can
distance.
go back. I don't know
Hi,
why
Moon
you want
Man.
to go back. You
Hey.
know. Oh, wait.
Well,
no, I just
oh,
looked.
there you
That's
go,
the
there
end
you
of TerraCorps for me,
Right.
folks.
Rip.
No. The credits are not allowed to roll. Ah!
That means I did it, right?
No!
Content.
It counts.
We
I'm
can
taking
thank
that as
Whitney, Senec,
I'm taking it. I'm taking it. It
Oh my
counts.
god.
Why do you want to do it again? It's an empty victory, I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, I
That's not
spent
my
most of the last, what,
that's not my
1/5
stuff.
of that fight just being spawn camped.
Just, yeah, same.
I was there
Yeah,
for
if you-
most of the fight, but Terry's like, hey, you weren't there for the kill.
I doubt it. Nah. Wasn't it that if you deal like a point of
Oh, wait,
damage
here it
to a
is.
boss, it'll.
Where?
Yay when we see mine and Chaos's name appear in the credits.
God, no. This is gonna be the worst part.
OMG, it's the Chaos Live.
At least so.
Alright, you ready? Here's what we get.
Let's see.
Oh, there's a Connor. Oh, I didn't know that.
There he is.
It's
Shut up!
Hey, it's
Shut up!
X-Men. Hi.
I'm out of here. Get me out of here. We have a Moon Lord to go kill again. I'm gonna go
No.
blow up a Moon Lord.
Yay! I don't
Yeah,
think
okay,
anyone
Savannah,
else has
count
to
it
say,
down.
really.
Going to count down for 5. 5.
Yep.
4.
Goodbye, season 1.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good
I
riddance,
love you all.
medium core.
Bye,
Season
yo-yo.
1.
Medium
Goodbye.
That's the medium core. Yay!
Yes! That was
That was really good.
Nice,
That one.
nice.